Hello, comrades and cadres. This is the Engelsist speaking. Chairman Gonzalo has passed away. No real surprise. An 86-year-old man in prison, having been in solitary confinement for a lot of those years, doesn't tend to do well. I have a lot of thoughts on Chairman Gonzalo. He's a complicated figure who has done some real good in building revolutionary movements and has self-sabotaged as well, some of which have been acts which have actively hampered the revolutionary potential of the Peruvian Revolution. However, he did help build that. He was the founding one, and he was an important part in the People's War that was carried out whilst he was the chairman of the PCP. Him passing away isn't a surprise. I've known he was in ill health for a while. Luckily, to my contacts and the people I get my information off, I was made aware of his condition. I've read some of his work. I wish to read more of it. I always wish to learn more. And this unfortunate incident, this unfortunate death, has at least allowed me to motivate myself. If you are to read his works, I'd also recommend, Cison, as well as many other Maoist thinkers, as well as, Mao himself. But I feel like Joma particularly is a nice companion piece to the work of Chairman Gonzalo. Its death is sudden, and the Peruvians largely haven't let this stop them from trying to carry out People's War and Revolution. Neither has the larger Maoist movement let themselves be stopped by this, which means Maoists and even generally other leftists shouldn't let any one man stop us from advancing forward towards our goals of socialism, national liberation, and eventually communism. But I've put a load of links to sources and myth debunkings and videos that have helped me come to the conclusion where I'm at now with the PCP, which I was uncharitable towards before, and especially the man himself, which he is a flawed revolutionary, but a revolutionary nonetheless that we need to learn from, and a very important revolutionary for the advancement of Marxism into MLM. So it's almost surreal, but I guess the best way I can leave this off and the best way I can sign this off, besides, telling you to read the works of the man himself, as well as, especially on bandthought.net, as well as some of the stuff I've provided, especially the videos. They are more of a history overview, especially that, as well as that Woodsmoke blog, which I found very helpful in learning. It helped me get a grasp on what the actual situation was and the history and the canonization of it and where the PCP is at now. But I think if I'm pretentious enough, I guess I'll quote the recently passed Chairman Gonzalo. We are the initiators, and we should keep this fact deeply on our spirits. The People's War begins to sweep away the old order in order to inevitably destroy it. From the old, the new shall be born. And finally, like a pure, glorious phoenix bird, communism will arise for all time. We should unfurl optimism and overflow with enthusiasm, furthermore thinking that we can carry out a task that will last forevermore. We humans are mere fragments of time and heartbeats, but our deeds will remain for centuries, stamped on generation after generation. Men march inevitably towards their end, but humanity, the working class, and their creations will never end. We cannot let the death of a revolutionary prevent any revolution. If anything, much like some of his other quotes, we should use it as motivation to move forward, to learn from those who have failed and succeeded before us, and to use this to eventually plant the red flag of socialism into the world. Viva la guerra popular. I wish that Gonzalo, as well as his family, can rest. And red salute to the cadres, the partisans. Long live People's War. Viva Maoism. And we should all learn from a theorist and a revolutionary, though a flawed one. See you, cadres.